4.1 is reading and writing decimals. Okay, first of all, you need to know the place value. So here's a place value chart. You've already been given the place value chart for ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, from the decimal going to the left. Okay, on the right, it's going to be in the same order, except there is no ones place. After the decimal, you have 10 with a THS. Then you have 100 with a THS. Then 1,000 with a THS. So you have tenths, hundredths, thousands, 10,000s, and 100,000s. After that would be millions, 10 millions, 100 millions. Then billion, billions, 10 billions, 100 billions, and so on. Okay, when you're reading a decimal, if it's just the decimal, like 0.7, you would not say 0.7. You would just say 7 tenths, because 7 is in your tenths place. This would be 2 tenths. This is 3 in the hundredths place, so you would say 3 hundredths. 60-9 hundredths, because the last number is in the hundredths place. 40-7, 40-7, 10 100,000. So you'd say 40-7 thousandths with a THS following it. This would be written 351 thousandths, because that's where the last number is. Let's do some numbers with a number in front of the decimal. Okay, this number right here, 64.309. This is where you would say and. This is the only place you put and is if there's a number with a decimal following it. 60-4 and 309, not 309. 309 thousandths, because the 9, the last number, is in the thousandths place. This would be written 15 and 1,000th. This would be written 3 and 8 tenths. Okay, the first part of the chapter wants you to identify the digit that has the given place value. Okay, it says see example 2 that's in the chapter. 70 point, this is 70 and 489 thousandths. What is the digit that has the tens place value? The tens with an S, that's 10. That's your 7. The ones place value, the digit holding the ones place value is a 0. The digit holding the tenths with a THS is the first one following the decimal, which is a 4. Let's look at number 3. These all have THS, so you know they follow the decimal. What is the digit holding the hundredths place? 10th hundredths. So 5 is the digit holding the hundredths place. Thousandths is your 1, 10 100 thousandths. So 1 is your thousandths place. 10 thousandths place, the digit 8 is holding that place value. Let's go a little farther down. Number 9 here has a 149.0832. Hundreds, there's no TH, so it is not after the decimal. This is to the left of the decimal. 100. Remember, you have a ones, then a 10, and then 100. So the one digit is holding your hundredths place value. The hundredths will follow the decimal. So we have tenth, hundredth. The 8 is holding the hundredth place value. Your ones place is being held by the digit 9. The next section wants you to write a decimal number that has the specified place values. They're not in the correct order where you just can write them down. So what you need to do is put some lines, like put your decimal, put lines in front of it and following it. Okay, 0 will be in your ones place. Your ones holds a 0. A 5 is in your hundredth place. So 10th, hundredth is a 5. 1 is in the 10 place, so it will go right here. 4 is in your hundred, so 4 goes in the hundred place. 2 is in your tenth. Following the decimal, the first one is the 10th. Okay, so we didn't need these lines. So your number would be 410.25. So you have to put you some lines so you don't get all mixed up to show where to put those digits. Okay, now we're going to learn how to write a decimal as a fraction or a mixed number. Okay, let's take the number 0.7. If we said that in words, the 0.7, we would say 7 tenths, T-E-N-T-H-S. Okay, to put that as a fraction, we would say 7 tenths with a 10 on bottom. And that's how to write that as a fraction. Let's do some more problems. Let's say we go 13.4. In words, we would say 13 and 4 tenths. Okay, as a fraction, we put the whole number before and. You would write it 13. 4 tenths, we would write 4 over 10. So that's how that's written as a fraction or a mixed number. The problems you're doing, it says to write them in lowest terms. Lowest terms means you need to reduce the fraction, okay? So if you see the 4 tenths, you need to divide by 2 to make that in its lowest terms. So these both divide by 2, we're going to put a 2 after it. It's not always 2. It's a number they will both divide evenly by. 4 divided by 2 is 2. 10 divided by 2 is 5. So this is that fraction written as a mixed number in lowest terms. Let's do 0.66. Okay, that's 66 hundredths in words. 66 over 100 as a fraction. Okay, these will both divide by 2 because they're both even. They may have divided by another number, but we can see the 2 for sure. 66 divided by 2 is 33. 100 divided by 2 is 50. Only thing 33 will divide by is 3 and 11. This will not divide by 3 or 11, so that is lowest terms right there. Okay, let's do another one with the mixed number. 5.002. That would be a 5 and, that's the number in front of the decimal is 5. The 2 is in what place value? 10, 100, thousand, thousands. That will divide by 2 to reduce it, which we still put our big number, the whole number in front. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 1,000 divided by 2 is 500. So that would be in lowest terms. Okay, if you were going to write this in words, you would say 5 and, where the decimal is where you put and, 2, 10, 100, thousands. Thousand with a THS. That would be writing it into words. If we were given the words and we had to change it to a number, let's pick another number. Let's say we were given the words 7 and 4 10 thousandths. Okay, we know 7 will come in front of the decimal. 7 and 4 will be in our 10 thousandths place. Tenths, hundredths, thousandths, 10 thousandths. So we need a 4 in the 10 thousandths place. We'll put zeros in the numbers preceding that. So that number in words becomes this number as a decimal, as a number. Let's do another one. Let's say 13 and 407 10 thousandths. Okay, so 13 will be the whole number before the decimal. 407. Okay, that's 407. We need to put it where the last digit is in the 10 thousandths place. So we have 10, 100, 1,000, 10 thousandths. The 7 should be right here. So we need to fill in the gap with the 0. So we have 13 and 407, 10, 100, 1,000, 10 thousandths. So that's how to write it in numbers. And that's all for 4.1.